First of all, the solutions aren't that great, but second of all, MTT is mostly in the shorter stacks. You want to be good at 20 big blind, 30 big blind, 40 big blind poker because that's where the most money is. So I really suggest you to get better at studying and have a good study routine. If you don't study at least 1 to 2 hours a day on a regular basis in some way or form, you're just not going to outperform the population. And that's what it's all about. It's just getting ahead. It's getting ahead in the fastest time possible and improving faster than everyone else. And now I'm addressing just people who really want to take it serious, right? Like if you ask yourself that question is, if you want to become a pro without studying, then you're just never going to be a great pro. That's at least my perception of it. I think taking studying really serious is my second point, and that I consider very important. The third thing, and that's my secret sauce, is community and having a team. So I highly suggest you to find 3 groups of people. First, people you can teach. There you learn how to formulate your thoughts, where maybe your lacks are. You realize, oh, if you can't give good feedback, maybe that's a spot you need to improve. It's a great feeling to formulate your thoughts and give something back to someone. Second, peers, people you can study with. Probably the most important group, people on a similar level who also want to move up in stakes, who face the same struggles, where you can discuss hands. Super important to have your crew. Third, coaches. Get to reach out to people who play higher, who maybe have been through that already. You need people from all these different groups. You need people who inspire you, who challenge you, who give you new ideas. You need people to go through that path and enjoy that journey together, and you need people you can teach to see where you maybe struggle, where maybe that challenge you, and to also always have a grasp on how other people think of the game. So that is my third point. For me personally, that has been the game changer in my career, to have my crew, my team, people I learned from. I worked a lot with coaches. My crew, Team Gatsby Campino back then, the Germans who I traveled with to all the different places, we exchanged on a daily basis for hours on end, and people I coached. I've probably coached hundreds of people at this point for over 1,000 hours, I would guess. So I spend a lot of time coaching, and I think it really helped to improve my game. So to sum it up, the 3 key points for me to give you advice on if you want to go pro and become a pro poker player is, first, do an honest assessment of your situation. Where are you at, where you want to go, and what time you can commit to get there. Second, set up a good study routine. Find people you can study with, whether it's a study group or your own study routine. Start to work with solvers. It's the future. It's how you get better at the game. I highly suggest Odin Poker there. And then third, find your crew and your community you can work with. My crew and my community is Poker Code, but whatever works for you is great for you. So just find people you can exchange with. Alone, the journey is just much harder. These are my tips, and I hope it helps you. If you plan on becoming a pro poker player or want to just improve in your journey, these would be my tips. I wish you all the best in case you try. Let me know how it goes. Cheers. Fedor.